That's gonna have to be good. Oh no. Not straight. Alright, well, I hope that's a level. Alright, I hope that's level. So, what is this video going to be about? I don't know. I am in a new place. It is a new year. And maybe that's what I'll talk about in this one. It's a new year. January. Didn't post anything in January. No video, no podcast, nothing. Why not? Well, had a lot going on. I think mostly it was just because I was traveling a little bit. I was also really tired, just in general. But that's what I like to call, for me at least, the January curse. The January curse, where you basically just don't know what to do in the beginning of a new year. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether to say fuck it and don't do anything, or you want to take it on. You want to take on a new challenge. You want to take on the inevitable. You want to do something new. You want to do something fresh. It's a curse, because it sometimes January can make you go, okay, what am I doing? And really look at things. It can really make you sad. It can make you happy. I think I was a mix of both this January. Maybe people weren't. Maybe I'm the only one who has that. But for me, every January, it kind of starts off like that. Starts off like, okay, what are you doing? What is this year? What are you doing this year? What are you bringing to the table? What's happening? But I am in a different place again. The last time, my comics and stuff weren't behind me because they were in a box, and I was in a different room. This is a temporary room, so I won't be here next time. But also, maybe next time I might record my school. My school has a little record room that has nothing to do with this though. Whatever. The point is, the reason why I wanted to make this, my laptop is right here. The reason I wanted to make this is because I haven't done anything. Have not uploaded a video. Haven't really even thought about doing it. But this new news made me want to upload a video. This new news made me say, hey, I want to do something. I want to make a video about this. And when I actually pull it up, I recently went from Chrome to Firefox. So Firefox is starting up right now. What made me want to make a video is Superman? Is that the Superman theme? Did I just wait, whatever. James Gunn is doing a new. He didn't do what I wanted him to do. All right. So here's here's the overview, right? James Gunn, DC in general, is starting a new slate of movies, right? He didn't do a hard reboot. He kind of pussied out of that, right? Not to be too harsh, but he kind of did. And he kind of wimped out, if you want to use that word. And he didn't restart everything. He's keeping some people and pushing some people away. He's basically doing Flashpoint. He's making it so the Flash movie is the movie where everything changes, and Flash, Ezra Miller, who I do not want to be Flash anymore. I'll get into the whole reason why people, or me questioning the reason why people want to keep people and not, I'll get into that in a second. But in general, he's making it so the Flash movie is the movie where Flash runs into a new dimension, and he basically runs into the new people we're going to see for the next 8 years, I think, up until at least 2025. Now, I'll start off by saying this. Robert Pattinson is not the main Batman. Robert Pattinson will be the Elseworld Batman. And now this is where, I'll start to talk about this first. So Robert Pattinson is not the core Batman. Let's just call him the core Batman. The Earth One Batman, whatever you want to say. He's not that Batman. And what's his name? Who did the Joker? Very good. The Joker movie, the last one, it was really good. I'm forgetting. But he's not the main Joker either. You know, he's not going to be in that James Gunn DCU universe either. What Robert Pattinson will be is an Elseworld story. And this is where I think general audiences won't get it, and I think they will slowly phase out Robert Pattinson because I don't want to say audiences are just too stupid. I don't want to say that. I think audiences just don't get comics. They don't get right. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't even put this here on purpose. I just had no place to put this here, and this little, what do you call it? A push out on this wall was perfect to put them in. And I have more, but these are just the ones that were taking up extra space, and the ones I don't really care about, like being out in the elements. So yeah, but basically, comic books have runs, right? Let's call them that. Let's keep them. Comic books have runs. A writer and an artist. So this one, the Rebirth, DC Universe Rebirth, for example, has a run. King, Finch. This one is Lordell. That one's also Lord. Okay, a lot of these are Lobdell, not Lordell. Sorry, Lobdell. This is perfect. Quarter Vowels, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. Right. This story is canon. It is, and the story goes on and on and on. Now, there are Elseworld stories where they have nothing to do with the main story in a DC run, you know? Or they might just want to say, hey, we want to do a story with Batman and the Predator that has nothing to do with anything else we're doing. And that would be considered an Elseworld. It's not, technically. I think is it Dark Horse that does that? It doesn't matter. The whole point is Robert Pattinson, it will be an Elseworld story, which means he won't be part of the main DCU James Gunn verse, right? Universe. I don't think regular audiences are going to understand. I think they're going to slowly phase him out. I mean, they're already maybe not pushing his movie back. I don't know when his movie was slated originally, but the second Robert Pattinson movie is now going to come out in 2025. I don't know if they pushed that back. I don't know, but I feel like they're slowly phasing him and the Joker out. That second Joker movie also is supposed to be a musical, which I don't know if that's going to turn out well. I mean, they do have what's her name, Lady Gaga going to be in it, doing music for it. So at least they have a musical person. Good, at least that. If there was no music person, no artist connected to it, I would be a little more skeptical. But hey, they have an idea and they're gonna do it. Their first idea was good. It was great. So it's hard to be like, I don't know, when the first one literally won him Best Actor. I keep forgetting his name, but you know what I'm saying. So it's hard to. I'm pulling up the list if you're wondering what I'm doing, why I keep looking off. It's hard to say, oh, this isn't gonna work when they won Best Actor. It's kind of like, you're doing that? Okay, we'll see. It's a we'll see. When you get results like that, when you make a bunch of money, you make $1 billion, and you get Best Actor, and then you come up with another wild idea, you can't say it's not gonna work. As an audience, you can't. You have to say, we'll see. Okay, cool. You have to, because you've already proven it. So, yes. So that's not connected to this. I want to start that off because I'm not going to pull him up. Let me check this. All right, cool. Because I wanted to start off with that. It's an Elseworld story because I'm going to go through the list and he's not going to show up. And just in case people are wondering why I didn't talk about him, it's because James Gunn and that director who did the first Batman movie, the first Robert Pattinson movie, he's not going to come up on this list. I just wanted to say he's not connected to it. They're having a new Batman, and I'm telling you that will confuse the general audience. People who don't know comics. Again, I didn't do this on purpose. I just gotta put this here. No, it's all right. Oh, this is a great book. Actually, let me show you this real quick. I didn't even know this was here. I'm great at pulling out comics. This book is great. Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham Asylum. Actual book is great. I mean, Batman, this is the writing part. Let me pick a random page with one hand. Batman is pretty much shown as a shadow the entire time. Oh, another bad page. Damn. All right. Yeah, I got it. Here we go. Batman is basically shown as a shadow the whole time, and it's great. It is what inspired the Arkham Asylum video game. He goes to the asylum, and basically sometimes he doesn't even take the bad guy down. He just listens to them talk and walks away. Interesting stuff. It's a really good book. This picture of the Joker is fire. That picture of the Joker, for some reason, I just love. It's that mask type leathery face, but whatever. So, and Watchmen, the book. I don't have the physical book of the second Watchmen, the clock, whatever. Which the jerking off of Superman, I'm so over. I was so mad when Superman was the main character of the second Watchmen book, the Doomsday Clock. It all centers around Superman. Oh, what? Bro, fuck Superman, honestly. But whatever. So, here's the new thing. Stop jerking Superman off, I'll tell you that. That's what I'm glad about. That's what I'm glad is stopped happening in comics lately. So listen. Here's what it is. Supergirl. I'm just going to go through these. Since they haven't been cast, I'm just going to go through them, tell you if I think they're good or not. If my eyes twitching, don't worry. I had caffeine kind of too soon to making this video, and it's right at the time where my eyes get twitchy. So don't worry about that. What was that? I thought I felt a sound. I thought I felt like an earthquake just now. That was weird. So, here. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. This will be good solely on who they cast. This will be good. Swamp Thing. This one to me I don't like, because out of all the, let's say, villains / not what do they call anti-heroes, because sometimes Swamp Thing is good, sometimes he's bad, sometimes he has this whole storyline where he's really the keeper of the earth, and like he was actually born to be like Earth itself and protect, and then he's got other friends that are like basically Earth gods, and like you can't really ever kill Swamp Thing. It's like it's a whole thing. So it's kind of cool, but I wish that there were other people that I wish they chose instead of Swamp Thing, personally for me. The DCU TV shows. Oh, okay, so it's gonna go Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Swamp Thing. Supergirl, again, I can't even say. It's gonna be who they cast. I can't even say. It's gonna be who they cast. I think it's gonna be mid. I should say that, mid. I don't care for Superwoman. Okay, I honestly would like to see a Power Girl movie. Okay, that's me personally. Okay, that's me personally. But that's just me. I like blondes. That's just me. That's just the thing I like. I feel like they're better picks. Again, this whole list to me, I'll give you a spoiler alert. There's better picks. There's one that I'll tell you that I think is a great pick, but there's better. That's all I'm saying. Waller. So she gets her own TV show. She doesn't need to be in two things. That's what I think about that. It's unneeded. Booster Gold. This I think is good, but my thing is with Booster Gold, it would be better to have a Booster Gold movie after you have a set up Justice League. I just think it'll be more fun. I think Booster Gold going around without having a set up Justice League or even having a set up Batman yet. If this is in order, if I'm reading in order, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it's like, well, okay, so do we really care about Booster Gold's villains on their own? Let him go. Like, why is he not on an adventure with Batman, or Superman or whatever? Go have a setup Justice League before Booster Gold movie, in my opinion. I don't, that's just me. Um, oh, this isn't the whole list. I just realized. Okay, I don't know why they did that. 10 movies and shows beginning 2025? What was that? Beginning 2020. I thought, wait, they're beginning? Oh, okay. I got that whole thing wrong. All right, forget all that. Forget what I just said. Right. Okay, this is the right order. Sorry. I knew that was weird. I had to. Okay, cool. So here's the movies. Superman Legacy. Again, stop sucking Superman's dick. We don't need more Superman in our life. Unneeded. No matter who they cast as Superman. And I know the casting, it will be bad. Henry Cavill had the look, he didn't have the acting chops. Let go of him. Everybody. The Authority. Why would you do The Authority but not Lex Luthor? It amazes me that still we are not getting a Lex Luthor casting, have him be in any movie. It amazes me. It really amazes me that they're doing The Authority, yet we haven't even had Superman fight Solomon Grundy yet. And they're doing The Authority? We don't even have a Lex Luthor. We don't even have Lex Luthor yet. We haven't even seen Lex Luthor yet in a good movie, okay? And you're going to do The Authority. No, come on. Why can't we have a Lex Luthor? I'm telling you, if we could set up a good Superman with a good Lex Luthor, a good Batman with a good Joker, you could branch off into so much. It's so easy. It's right there. It's so easy. Once you have a good setup for that, it's so easy. And then after you have a good setup Joker, you bring in Robin. And not and they're bringing in am I wrong? But am I wrong to say they're bringing in Damian? Before Dick? Before what's going on? Before what's going on? We don't even have a Nightwing. The fact that we are getting a Batman Brave and the Bold story with Damian, and we don't even have a Nightwing or even a Justice League setup or even I don't get why. I'm telling you, there's something going on. They just won't give DC fans what they want. For some reason, Marvel is just like, yeah, just give them what they want. And they make a bunch of money. For some reason, DC wants to be a little unique. They want to do this and that. Oh, we're not going to make him fight his but his core bad guys first. Superman I'm talking about, or Batman. We're going to have him fight the Authority. Just bring out the classic Superman villains first. Let them fight. Bring out a good Lex Luthor, then bring the Authority. What are we doing? A Damian story? Look at this. Damian, son of Batman. I have it right here, where he becomes Batman. Spoiler alert. Come on, man. Spoiler alert. Damian becomes Batman, okay? Just go read the omnibus Brave and the Bold. We don't need a movie. I mean, it'd be cool, but not first. No, this is wrong. This is the wrong order. I forgot. I didn't know they were doing a Damian. When I saw Batman and Robin, I thought they were doing, I thought they were doing an order, not this. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, already talked about that. That's disappointing. I did not know they were doing a Damian story first. And Authority, I knew the Authority, but I did not realize why. And look, they still have Ben Affleck. Get rid of these people. This is also what I wanted to say. What is it with people wanting these Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman when throughout history they've changed every couple years? But what is it today? And I guess it's the internet. I think it just evens out. I don't know the word I'm looking for. It pans out to the internet. Because Superman has changed over and over, and I don't remember people being so controversial before. Maybe I was alive, but I wasn't really old enough to really be in the zeitgeist of what's going on with DC and and then when they changed Superman, Matt Reeves, not Matt Reeves, what's his name? Who was the old Superman before who fell off the horse and got paralyzed? Paralyzed. What's his name? Christopher Reeve, right? I wasn't that old, so I don't know if it was that controversial. But for some reason, this group of superheroes in the last couple of years, DC, everyone on the internet wants them to stay for some reason. And they went crazy even when Robert Pattinson was cast. I'm like, what is it with these group of people like Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, wanting to keep what's his name as Aquaman? What is it with these people that that people are like, oh no, don't recast? Why? I don't understand why they want them so bad. And the only reason I can think is because of how big Marvel has gotten in recent years. And people, I think DC, people want that. They want that 10-year continuity, Iron Man, Cap, pick another Marvel character that's been going for years, who's Thor? I forget his name. I think maybe that's infected the wanting, because I think he did really bitch out on this. I think we really needed a full reboot. Everyone gone, new people everywhere. I think this is half-assing it. I do. My thing is, if he wants to keep what's his name as Flash and have him go into a new universe, have everyone in that universe be new, but don't pick and choose who's going to be new. It's crazy. And I've even seen online, oh, well, Matt Reeves is having, I just put something over. That wasn't a ghost. Not Matt Reeves. I'm so like, I'm just so frustrated with this. I've heard people say Gal Gadot could still come back because they're doing Elseworld stories, so she could come back any time. Please, can we just start over? Why does Marvel get to just, do whatever they want? Everyone enjoys their movies. Why do they get it? Why can't we just have a restart? I knew James Gunn was the wrong guy. I knew he was. I knew he wouldn't. I knew James Gunn was the wrong guy for this. I knew. Man, this is disappointing. This list is disappointing. When they said, when I finally, okay, he reviews his plan, this is a mid plan. This is disappointing. Honestly. Okay, I see no plans of the only thing I like is the Lantern show, because we finally get to see a Jon Stewart as a Green Lantern. I don't know why they've been against having a black Green Lantern, and yes, I'm pulling out the black card. I don't care what you motherfuckers say. They've refused to do it for years. They barely just made an animated movie. Barely just made it. They refuse to make a black Green Lantern. They refuse to bring him up in the animated shows. They refuse to show his fucking face since Justice League Unlimited, and they're finally doing it. I don't know why, but finally they are. James Gunn, thank you. That's the only thing you'll give them. But they refused. DC, across all platforms, across all mediums, has refused to show us Jon Stewart because they don't want a black Green Lantern. It's fucked up, but they're doing it now. So I guess I'm over it. I'm not. But finally, it's fucked up. But, okay? So that's what I'm excited about. That and Booster Gold. And I know before I said Booster Gold's the wrong, but I love Booster Gold. But I just think it's wrong that he won't have a proper Justice League to play off of, because it would be a lot more fun if he did. But that Booster Gold movie, I also heard that the guy Hangman from the last movie, man, my memory's bad. Oh no, what's the movie called? The fighter pilot movie with Tom Cruise. The guy named Hangman from the Tom Cruise movie. You guys all know what I'm talking about. He's gonna be Not he's going to, but I heard he might be. You know, I keep seeing a bunch of things. So that's nice. Booster Gold, and I really liked him. So that's good casting. That and Jon Stewart, I'm ready for. And also, fuck Hal Jordan. We don't need Hal Jordan. I literally just saw to the corner of my eye. Also said Hal Jordan's. They're both going to be in there. We don't need a Hal Jordan. We've had 1 million of him. That's unnecessary. Another unnecessary thing. That's what I think about that. What time is it? Yeah. That's what I think about that. A lot of unnecessary. And finally, we get to see Black Lantern actually in the movies. At least in a TV show. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a TV show. They refused to put a Black Green Lantern on a movie. I don't know why. I don't know why. They did what's his name? They made him Hawkman. Ass. Huh, it's disappointing. So yeah. New video will be coming out next week. A lot of people live in this house, so those random noises sometimes happen. Yeah. Thanks for watching.